it's about a whole load of people in the First World War who were waiting to be attacked and waiting for death, and that happened to millions and millions of people.
You've got this group of soldiers who are going back to the front, to the trenches, and they know that there's going to be this enormous attack is imminent. So it's not a kind of question of if, it's a question of when.
It's about those 6 men, the relationships between them and the fear of the unknown.
It isn't a traditional shoot-'em-up movie. It's a much more interesting look at what it's like to be on the front line. It's a sad and very harsh reality, and it's something that I didn't know too much about, in all honesty, until we kind of approached this film and approached the story.
I think it was the whole the authenticity of this, because Sheriff was somebody who'd been at the front and had written about that.
What we tried to do is create just a very tense, like dread-inducing 100 minutes where you get to know intimately these soldiers, and as they wait for this, this massive attack.
The stuff in the trenches is all absolutely for real. I mean, those are real trenches. The weather was chucked at them. That's, the real mud, which we weren't quite expecting at that time of year. And it really was cold and dark and freezing cold, and there really were rats running around and splashing in the mud.
I think what they'll get is a very intense, and what we tried for, a very immersive experience, a very intimate experience of what it's like to be there.
And they will be left with a sense of the utter loss and senselessness of what happened in World War I and what is still happening in wars around the world today.